Nestled in the great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee is one of America's greatest hidden treasures, Blackberry Farm. It's one of the world's most exclusive destinations, and for good reason. It offers beautiful views, world-class cuisine, and the type of serenity rarely found in our fast-paced world. However, over the next 3 days, serenity is not on the menu. For some of the brightest business minds in the world, rising to the challenge is nothing new. From battling hostile takeovers to competing in a limited marketplace, if they don't find ways to win, their businesses don't survive. They've traded their working world to flex their competitive muscle in a different way.
Come on, guys!
Peddling a product, now peddling a bike. The rat race for a road race. Daytimers for a finishing time. And all of them doing it for charity. 6 events, 3 days, 1 champion. This is the CEO Endurance World Championship from Blackberry Farm, Tennessee. In the cycling world, it's called the tail of the dog. For the competitors, it's punishing and unforgiving.
Number 9. All right. Go ready, Pat.
Just be responsible for yourself. And I cannot reiterate enough just the safety aspect of this. As you, I'm sure, have all seen, you can fly down that hill.
It relates very well to the life of the CEO. Every day it's something different, and as a CEO you need to be agile enough to be able to deal with different challenges that come at you. And I think it's the same in this competition.
A 1-mile loop, 8 laps with a pace setter who just happens to be 5-time world champion Simon Lesson. And he's constantly increasing the speed. And then the cuts begin. With each lap, the last rider is eliminated until only the winner remains. The stronger cyclists, they break away. For the others, the longer that they survive, the more points they earn for their charity. Now near the back, that's Martin E. Franklin of Jarden Corporation. Outside of the business world, Jarden may not be a household name. However, some of their 100-plus companies, such as Coleman, Sunbeam, K2, and those bicycle playing cards, certainly are. In the endurance racing world, Franklin's resume is as impressive as that of his business. Marathons, triathlons, and then there is this, the Badwater Ultra Marathon. A 135-mile run. Franklin pushed his physical limits there for the very same charity he's supporting here, the Wounded Warrior Project.
I don't think you can really feel the suffering that they've had when they get injured in battle, but I tell you, I took a fellow with me on my crew called Steve Roberson, who had his leg shot off in Mosul in Iraq. Those are the true heroes. For me, probably that was the most meaningful part of the race, and made me very proud to do the fundraising that I did for Wounded Warrior Project back then. You know, to me, anyone in a position to be able to help, you know, has a duty to do so in this country.
Lap after lap, they all continue to push for their individual charities. And then, after 3 elimination laps, the first of 6 stages ends for Franklin.
In the words of the great Ricky Bobby, if you're not first, you're last. So, I've got no problem being last.
All right, you're done. Now you're done. You're done. Good job.
So with the field now down to just 6 remaining riders, the odds of winning continue to increase, but so does the pace.
Did you hear that big crash? We'll need paramedics.
Darren Anderson of Salos O'Brien, unable to make the turn, and right there from Test, Doron Ravini, no escape. They collide, both men eliminated. Cuts and bruises, yes, but nothing broken, and they will be at the starting line for the next stage. The early leader, Ready Talks, Dan King, is now out. Just 2 remain. Sam Bell, Blackberry Farm, makes an attack, and he does it on the steepest section. Frank Carba from XL Lixus just can't match him. So Bell is the Cervélo elimination bike winner and the points leader with 5 events remaining. The CEO Endurance World Championship is brought to you by Fittest, by Lifetime Fitness, and by Cervélo. Up next, it's the Spartan Race Obstacle Team Challenge, Stage 2, when we come back.
I'd say we're in trouble.
The voice. Sometimes it's a whisper. Sometimes it's a scream. But it's never, ever a mumble.
What's a Tennessee vacation? It starts off like any road trip, and then, boom, adventure and thrills everywhere you look, which happens to be some of the most beautiful scenery in the country. Music here, history there, and all kinds of green in between. Come relax and unwind, or bring the crowd for some stargazing, or stargazing. Whatever you do, come hungry and expect an awesome soundtrack. It's all right here in Tennessee. We're playing your song. For a free vacation guide, visit tnvacation.com.